Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like 8 diamonds, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. These messages can apply to your past, your present, or your future. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get into today's messages, okay? So let's get an overall message to see what the energy is, what's going on. Okay. I hope everyone's doing well and feeling well on today. Okay, so we have the overall energy here. Can y'all see that? They promote and approve the murder of black children. Hashtag Planned Parenthood. Do you feel the support of your oppressors yet? Okay, and we have blood sacrifice here at the top. Okay, this is going to be the overall energy for this reading, guys. Okay, so obviously Spirit wants me to do a reading pertaining to this situation. Okay, guys, so like I said, obviously, let me just say, first of all, what you decide to do with your body, honey, is your choice. Okay, but what a lot of people do not understand, like, people are... First of all, people are having or getting abortions in rapid amounts, okay? Like, constantly getting these abortions. And what most people do not understand is the government funds, okay? The government is not in the business of doing things to help you or to heal you in any type of way, because they care about you in some type of way, okay? So these free programs like Planned Parenthood is put in place, okay, because they want to kill off the African American population, okay? And so they do things like this, they fund and support things like this without just directly coming out and saying that, okay? And these aborted fetuses and different things, they are used for many different things that people are not aware of, okay? But your Planned Parenthood, like I said, it's funded, it's promoted, it's supported, it's approved by your government, okay? Now, the problem that I have with this is, you have the reason why people are getting these abortions in such rapid amounts is because people are out here carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant in the first place. You can have as much sex as you want to, honey. I don't have anything to do with your sex life and your business in that way, okay? But at some point in time, you should have common sense, okay? You can be a whole nymph out here, okay? A whole hoe out here if you want to. You can have as much sex if you want to without you carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant, okay? And if you know you cannot afford to take care of a child, you cannot provide for a child, okay, you out here living careless and reckless, okay, and all these things, why are you putting yourself in positions where you are constantly getting pregnant in the first place with children that you don't want, okay? And you are going to these Planned Parenthood facilities to continuously to get these abortions, okay? First of all, you putting your own health and well-being in jeopardy, okay? Constantly getting these abortions and different things. And like I said, this is a service that is provided because, you know, your government wants to depopulate anyway, and whom they want to predominantly depopulate. Depopulate is nothing but a fancy word for kill you. Okay, they already feel like it's too many of us here anyway. Okay, they just too cowardly to come out and say that directly. So they put different things in place to make it seem like, oh, we care about you. We you know, we're funding this, your government is funding this in an effort to help you in some type of way. Okay, but if you took responsibility of your own life and you stop sitting up here carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant, look, there is all type of um uh, available services, measures, and different things that one can take to prevent yourself from getting pregnant. Okay, and from using contraceptives to being on birth control. You know, they even have Plan B. Okay, you take that um, the same day that you didn't have a little accident, or by the next day. Okay, I believe you have up to like 24 to 48 hours. Okay, to even go and get that. Okay, and it's readily available for you. Okay, but you carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant and going to constantly have these abortions when you anywhere from 3 to 6 months pregnant, okay, this is murder at this point. Okay, so because you are then aborting um whole fetuses that are have grown and different things. Okay, it's no longer an egg. Okay, or any kind. Okay, and these things are used. People have no idea. These things are used for different products that is used to, for especially for the wealthy, different type of creams and products and different things to keep these people looking youthful. Okay, they get these little baby penis facials and all kinds of damn things. Okay, and they use certain cells and different parts of these aborted fetuses, okay, in order to do these things. Okay, and there's a lot of people in the world who are a part of and into a lot of things, and people, you know, you have no idea about this. Okay, all you know is you have had a child with someone because you was living careless, because you was living reckless, because you got a hoish lifestyle, or you decide to get rid of a child because you know, you try to trap the person with a baby, man with a baby, and he ended up leaving you and different things like that. Then you decide you want to abort the baby. I mean, people abort children for various different reasons or whatever, but you got individuals out here who you are constantly getting pregnant. Okay, you know good and darn well you don't want a child, you can't afford to take care of a child, and the person that you're sneaking and creeping around with, you may or may not even be in a relationship with this darn person. Okay, and then you want to go and get an abortion every time you get knocked up, when you purposely, you had no problem with having sex, you purposely had sex without any type of contraceptives. Okay, and everything, and then you constantly going to get these abortions and different things or whatever. Like, it's a lot of women out here, you just, it doesn't even make logical sense, and you don't understand that your government is in the business of this. This is big money here. Okay, they make a lot of money off of aborted fetuses. Okay, and they have these services in place here. They're making money off of people who are in poverty. Okay, of people in poverty. And this is the reason why all of your Planned Parenthood, they're in urban areas, in black neighborhoods, in black communities, and different things like that. If that's what you want to call yourself, black or African American or whatever you decide to call yourself, you notice there's no Planned Parenthood in no middle class neighborhood. Okay, in no upper class neighborhood, in no rich and wealthy neighborhood. Okay, because that's not how they do things. Okay, first of all, they calculated and said it doesn't mean that, you know, they not freaking people have freaking lifestyles. That's not the point. We're not talking about your sex life here. Okay, which is what caused a lot of these things to happen. But, you know, they plan things and they calculate about when they decide to give birth, you know, have a child and different things like that or whatever. There's a reason that these Planned Parenthood centers and facilities and different things are purposely put in urban areas in African American communities and different things like that. And if you think they are providing these free services to you because they care about you and your health and well-being, no, baby, not at all. Okay, you got millionaires and billionaires who invest in Planned Parenthood, donating millions and millions of dollars to Planned Parenthood. Okay, this goes all the way back to, who was that? What's that woman name? Margaret Sanger, if I'm not mistaken, is her name. And you can go back and look this up. This person, like this woman, first of all, she was a whole occultist. She was a whole Satanist. Okay, Luciferian, who felt like black people or brown skinned people, African American people should not basically even have the right to procreate, to have children, especially those of them out of wedlock and different things like that. Okay, and your people like Hillary Clinton has come out and said that this was like one of their, a person that they idolized, one of their favorite people or whatever. Okay, now look into the people who probably pretend like they such child advocates. Okay, they care about the life, the health, and the well-being of children, yet they are the biggest supporters and funders of things like Planned Parenthood. Okay, yeah. We have wealthy men here, wealthy individuals in power here. Okay, do you see the pattern here? Here your ass is in poverty, living careless and reckless. Okay, getting pregnant over and over and over again. Single women, you're not in relationships or anything like that, you are, or married or anything like that. Okay, you getting pregnant with these children by the time, and then those of you that do have these children, a lot of time, by the time, if you do decide to have it, a lot of times by the time you have it, the baby father is nowhere around, is not in support of you. Okay, and then when you have to go and apply for all these government services and different things like that as well, why do you think those services are put into place as well? It's not to help you in any type of way. And that's the reason why there's so much in place to run, rule, and control your life, to be in your business. Okay, this was set up on purpose. Y'all don't even understand, this is a whole setup. Okay, here your ass is in poverty, but these people are wealthy. You have the wealthy men here, even wealthy women in power. They're making hella money off of you, off of your genes, off of your people, off of your heritage and different things like that. If you think you're going here and these free services are provided for you to have an abortion and they just throw these fetuses in the trash, baby, no. Those things are used for all type of different things. A lot of these products that are used, I mean, and look, this goes even into those of them who are a part of these satanic cults. Okay, many of these pieces and parts of these fetuses are shipped to certain people, are harvested and shipped to certain people. They eat these things. Okay, they send them to certain facilities and warehouses and different things or whatever. And you have no idea that a lot of these creams and different things that you put on you put on your face or your body in different areas to keep yourself looking youthful and all this other shit, guess what? It comes from unborn fetuses that you have aborted. Okay, so these people argue that nothing goes to waste with them. Okay, they have succeeded in convincing you to kill off your offspring. Okay, and they turn around and they recycle those things and use it for whatever purpose that they wish to do so, and they make hella money off of it. Thus the rich stay rich and your ass stay poor. And they successfully killing off you and your people and your children. And you assume that somebody is out here doing something to have something readily available for you because they care about you in some type of way. Yet your ass is the only one who is still in poverty. Okay? You have to look into why the things that millionaires and billionaires invest in, and why would they invest in these types of things. Yeah, these are official persons. Look at this. You have wealthy man, official person, privileged lady here. These are people high up in power. Okay? High up in power. Wealthy individuals high up in power who are making hella money as well as investing hella money into services like this to depopulate your ass, to kill your ass off faster, as well as to keep you and your population, the population of brown skinned African American people, from growing any more. Okay? That's what you all do not realize. Yeah. Death. These people want to kill you. Okay, by any means necessary. You and your children. Okay? And this is the reason why you stay stuck in poverty here. Nobody has stopped, and this is one of their biggest, most publicly displayed blood sacrifice rituals that goes on all the time. It is a whole ritual when you go into these Planned Parenthood facilities, these abortion clinics and different things, to kill off your children. This is what they want you to do. This is why they act like they have people in place to act like they're in support of you, they're in help of you. They don't care nothing about you. They make a lot of money off of you. And the more and more you do this, you're not doing anything but putting your own health and well-being into jeopardy. You're messing up your own body. Every time you go in here and have a fetus ripped out of you, when you could have avoided all of this by living a more responsible life. Okay? You can have as much sex as you want to freaking have if you about that life and that's what you want to do. What you do not have to do is to ignorantly get pregnant every time just because you won't have some sex. And you're doing so with no contraceptives. You're not even doing anything to prevent yourself from getting pregnant in the first place. If you have sex that damn much, baby, I would be on birth control. The person I'm having sex with, I would make sure that they have contraceptives. They should have contraceptives anyway, they damn said, but if not, it's okay, baby. I got something for you. Okay? I feel the spirit of Nicki Minaj coming over me right now, baby. I be up in here with some spermicide, like, psh, 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 move back, bugs. Do you hear me? You know a chick like me could use a back rub. Stop. It is unnecessary for you to be getting carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant and then go run to wealthy white people in power who has a service available for you only in your damn neighborhood to kill off your children and affect your health and your well-being in the process. They want to depopulate your ass, okay? They want you and your people and your kind to stop growing to keep you from taking over this world. You don't understand this, and they make hella money as well as invest hella money in these operations, okay? These are people with high honor who are in power that do this, that partakes in this, that supports this, that funds this. It ain't never occurred to you that a Planned Parenthood is only in a neighborhood near you. You know, during the pandemic, Planned Parenthood was one of the businesses that was left open the entire time, seen as an essential job, essential practice, okay? So you couldn't go to no restaurant, you couldn't go to no movies, you couldn't go to no bars, you couldn't even go out to the damn beach, okay? You couldn't go to the country club and boot, scoot, and boogie if you wanted to, baby. But you sure in hell could go to the liquor store, and you can go to Planned Parenthood and abort your children. You don't find nothing wrong with that. Y'all better wake up and pay attention, okay, to what's going on. Do you feel the support of your oppressors yet? Is what I want to know. Huh? Because, they supporting you and your people so much. So much. You ever wonder, you ever took a look into the things that wealthy people in power, high official people in power, what it is they support, what it is they invest in for the African American communities, for the urban areas? You ever look into that? If you look deep into that, you will realize that everything that they invest in on the surface may seem like that is for the help of you, the assistance of you in some type of way. But no, like these services are set up for you to come in. You know, they want you to feel welcome, for you to come in and freely and willingly. They're gonna make sure they have people, counselors, and all kinds of people in there to make you feel welcome, to make you feel good and comfortable with aborting your babies. But look at all the other things that has been put into place, that is predominantly been set up for your people. Just like all the government assistance that you get. Guess what? You go and get on any type of government assistance, need any type of government assistance, they don't have that available for you because they care about you. But no, that is in place because they are then legally able to track and trace you and to be in any and all your business. Yeah. Y'all don't think about that. So for those of you who do actually keep your babies and you end up having your babies, but you living in poverty, you're poor, your baby daddy done ran off on you, he ain't helping you, ain't paying child support, no nothing like that. Guess what you gonna do? You go and file for food stamp. You gotta go get on Medicaid. Okay? And what's the first thing they want? Any and all your business, your addresses, where you live, where you work, your bank account information. And then they even force you to put down the information about the absent father to even get certain services like WIC, Medicaid, food stamps, all those government services that you think is just so wonderful that it's there for you. These people ain't taking care of you and your damn children because they care the hell about you. Who do you think funds these operations? These wealthy people over here. These people in high honor, these official persons here, these privileged people here. They don't fund this shit because they care about you. They fund this shit because they are then legally able to trace and track you, to keep tabs on you, to know any and all your business, to invade your privacy. Now you, your children, and your baby daddy is in the system because they force you to go in and put this person on child support. Then child support hunts this person down. Rather not, they actually have a damn job and can pay child support, which most of them still don't end up, but they in the system. And now the government know any and all y'all business. But you think it's just a wonderful thing that you get funds, food stamps. You think it's just a wonderful thing that you can go and get Medicaid and that'll pay for all you and your child's medical bills and insurances and every damn thing. And then you don't quite understand what the hell you own by the damn state that you in. Owned by the government that you in. Because y'all around here carelessly and recklessly doing things, and you think that these people high up in power, this is the reason why the majority of y'all end up selling out any damn way. You damn near don't even have a choice. And why these people treat you like they own you. Look into any and everything that wealthy people invest in, fund, support, approve, promote, that has anything to do with the African American communities. And it is not, even though it is displayed in a way to make it seem like it's to help you in some type of way, it is set up to either destroy you, to invade you, to violate your human rights, your privacy, your personal space, and different things. Everything. They do nothing. They do nothing that is meant to help you, to heal you, to support you in any way. They just don't they put the truth in plain sight, but they don't publicly come out and say these things. Look, money. It's all about money with these people. Right? Yeah. This is what it's all about. Money. Same thing with your prison populations. Same thing with every darn thing. That's the reason why majority of your people makes up the prison populations. The majority of your people makes up the mental institutions. Who you think fund those operations? All of these things, you don't even wonder why all these things that these wealthy people in power promote, approve, support, and invest in that has anything to do with your people and your race. Those of you in poverty, okay? It is done so to cause death, harm, destruction, and sorrow. Okay? Yeah. See, we ain't talking your friends. We ain't talking about people care about you. People love you. These are foes. Not your friends, they foes. Yeah. What don't y'all understand about this? What do you not understand about this? What I want to know is, do you feel the support of your oppressors yet? Okay? All the things that they promote and they approve, okay? Which equivalent to murder of black children, black women, black men, brown skinned African American beings. And see, it's not just brown skinned people who are in poverty, okay? They are part of the equation too. Yeah. See, these people don't care about anything but their fortunes. You see how all this money is sudden wealth, money, fortune. These is your foes. Y'all are the ones that stay in sorrow. You ain't figured it out yet. No, you still out here carelessly and recklessly doing things, okay? Your sorrow has now turned into despair. Yeah. And y'all still don't quite get it. What's going on? Death, poverty, death, poverty, coffin, sorrow, despair here. This is how you are left. And all of these operations are being funded, are being supported, are being promoted, are being approved, are being invested in by wealthy foes who are all about the money, who are all about wealth, who are all about fortune. You ain't got none of this wealth, none of this money, none of this fortune. No. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to relay to the collective pertaining to this situation? You are assisting. Yeah, you are assisting your oppressors. Assisting your oppressors with murdering off your own kind. Child here. Sorrow, despair, child. You're assisting your oppressors in accomplishing their goals to kill off those of us in poverty, to kill off. You are assisting them, helping them kill off the brown skin population. Yeah. And they do this in many different ways. They do this in many different ways. And they also do this in an effort to keep you as a servant and to imprison you as well, to have you stuck, restricted, unable to move. Sorrow, despair, child, servant, prison here. Those of you in poverty. Your death is not death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, chaos makes these individuals big money. Okay. Spirit, are there any other messages? I feel like this reading is just plain and simple and clear. It's just as simple as that. But let's see if Spirit has any other messages that I need to relay to you all. Do you feel the support, the love of your oppressors yet? Is what I want to know. Do you feel good by murdering, assisting those high in power to kill off your population? Does that make you feel good? Because see, those of you who live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to relay to the collective pertaining to the situation? Yeah. All of this is done. We have the world here. All of this is done to bring a completion, an end to something. Your heritage, your people, your race, the population of yourselves. Okay, this is the reason why these people support anything. Let me tell you something about wealthy people in power. Okay, they don't invest in anything. Anything that they invest in, anything that they promote, that they approve, that they support, benefits them in some type of way. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It benefits them. So the millions or billions of dollars that they invest into this, okay, it benefits them 10 times more than they have invested into bringing about an end to your life, to your children, to your to the population of your race and your people and your kind. Yeah, to bring about this change here. See, it's a new world. See, this is part of New World Order here. This is a part of the powers that be New World Order here. This is what they have conjured up. This is what they have manifested. This is what they use all their tools of the trade to do. This is what all of their witchcraft, their sorcery, their black magic, their voodoo is for. To bring about an end, a change to this world, a new world. By killing off your babies, killing off your race, killing off your kind. See, because y'all multiplying too much. This is why they all too eager to help you. Kill off your own kind. Kill off your own people. And those of you that they can convince to abort your babies, you're still not any better because you go along to have your babies, sell out to your oppressors, to these satanic powers that be, and then set your own children up to be blood sacrificed for your incentives, for money, and different things. So either way, these official persons, these wealthy persons, men and women in power, those of them in high honor, you still a part of the problem. Because you're killing off your own kind in one way or another. You sold your soul. You sold your morals. You sold out your own people. Your own heritage was stripped from you. And you okay with that? Yeah. See, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. By these official persons in power here. For money. You should just really look into what it is these powers that be fund, what they invest in. I'm telling you, these people don't fund anything, invest in anything, support anything, approve anything unless it's going to benefit them. Yeah. See, they want to cause destruction, these towers to collapse in your lives, amongst your heritage, amongst your people, amongst your kind. They want to depopulate your ass. They want to kill off all of you. Yeah. Thus they have declared judgment. And see, this is a part of their New World Order. Yeah, they have moved forward. They vigorously have moved forward. These people got a million different ways to cause your death. To your children, to men, and to women, everywhere. Do you feel the support of your oppressors yet? Because this is the reason why all of these good old American programs funded by your government have been put into place. Not to save you, to uplift you, to heal you, to help you. It's all of the part of the process to kill you. Judgment has been called upon you to cause utter destruction and towers to collapse in your life. They want you and your children to die, suffer in misery, pain, anguish. Yeah. Do you feel the love? Do you feel the support of your oppressors yet? Okay? All for the love of money. I ain't making it up. Just look into what wealthy people in power, the things that they invest in, the things that they support, especially the things that have to do with your culture, your people, your kind. And you will find that these persons, these individuals, don't invest in a damn thing, don't support a damn thing that's not going to benefit them. Everything that they do benefits them, their family, their people, their bloodline in one way or another. That's just the cold hard facts. See, this is the conflict here. This is the conflict here. Because of these things that are hidden. These are things that are kept secret. These are things that are decided behind the scenes. You see. Yeah. I'm not telling you how to live your life, what you should and shouldn't do. What I am telling you is you should be more careful about what it is that you do. First of all, is a whole lot of people that's running around right now who proclaim to be awake. And see, these people work hard at that. Why they work hard at this? For the money. They work hard at this. It's all about the money. Yeah. See, these people want to kill your families, your whole heritage, your whole bloodline. It don't just stop with your children. They got the Planned Parenthood set up for y'all to stop having all these kids that they end up having to support. Cause you ain't with individuals, the majority of you have having babies out of wedlock by individuals who don't support or take care of their children. They work hard to destroy entire families. Okay? To bring about this new beginning for them. The new world order. This is what they about. This is what they want. That's the reason why all of this goes on. They work hard at destroying, sabotaging, ruining, especially the brown skinned populations and bloodlines of people. This is a part of their New World Order agenda, people. Yeah. For this money here. It's all about the money. These individuals are chained to the devil. They are sold out to the devil. They made a deal with the devil. And this is a part of their strategy. To kill off as many of God's people as possible. And they maintain their wealth in the process while keeping you in poverty. Ensuring that you stay impoverished. See, that's the reason why all these programs and different things is set up. It's not to help you to hear because they care any damn thing about you. At all. You know how much money they make off the prison population? How much money that they make with these abortion services? You killing off your babies? How much money they make from these institutions and different things? Anything to keep your people impoverished. That's the reason why they spend millions and billions of dollars keeping your ass brainwashed, dumbed down, entertained, and distracted. And they wanted to stay that way. Why? For the money. For the money. When are you going to realize this? When are you going to see this? I ain't making it up. This is a part of the New World Order agenda. Okay? These are the decisions of the satanic powers that be. Those of them high up, call themselves elite, individuals in power, who are very wealthy, who have sold their soul and made deals with the devil. This is a part of their New World Order agenda. That's the reason why today y'all are willing slaves. You willingly sell out. And then you sell out your own children, your own kind, your own race, your own heritage, your own bloodlines, your own people. And then walk around thinking you living your best life and you somebody special because you got some little incentives that don't mean a damn thing, because these wealthy people here will never allow you to have what they have or surpass them in any way. And you don't understand that. You ain't figured that out yet. Spirit, are there any other messages? See, this is what's hidden. This is what's secret. See, this is a lot of what they little secret meetings be about that you ain't invited to. You understand? Yeah. Spirit say this is the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Who the hell want to make this up? Who the hell want to believe that such a thing is happening, is going on? I don't wish this upon you. Your people. I don't wish this upon anybody. If this was our people, doing this to their people, I would say I would have the same message. I would say the same thing. I don't discriminate. It don't matter. It just so happens to be the other way around. This is how it's coming out. Either way, Spirit is saying it's the truth. Y'all don't want to look at color all the time. I wouldn't care if we were purple and they were orange. The orange people are doing this to all the purple people because they want to kill off the purple people. You can use whatever damn color you want to. I don't care nothing about that. Spirit say it's the truth. I ain't got no reason to make it up. Look it up. Use your own mind for once. That's part of the problem. You too busy waiting on them to tell you how to think, how to feel, what to believe, without question. That's what you usually go by instead of thinking for yourself. It's too much like right for you to think for your damn self. For you to figure this out for your damn self. Why? Because they don't want you to think. That's why they spend so many millions and billions of dollars entertaining your ass, distracting your ass. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to have clarity. They don't want you to wake up, stand up, and rise up. You understand? This is a part of the New World Order agenda. I ain't make it up. It's just the truth. That concludes your messages for today, guys. I do thank you all for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com or at 501-478-8035. If you are feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. You can do so at or through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, there is wickedness in high places and evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, then keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.